Alright, and back we are. And I'm disoriented, which was the way we just came from. That looks like the new direction to go in. Why was I facing the other direction? Anyways, welcome back. I'm not sure why these tikis are throwing fragrance at me. One thing I kind of want to see. Good job. Good job. Oh yeah, I knew I was going to die immediately. I guess I managed to succeed in that. Hey. Oh, so was that a melee attack they tried to use at the end, or is it just that I can also reflect non-ranged attacks? I'm not sure. I should see if the alt fire for this does anything different to the plants. I don't remember if I tried that. I did notice it worked pretty well on the other enemies. I'm not trying to experiment with my shield. Oh, I already had the weapon I needed. There we go. So it doesn't look like there's that much to explore here, so things might turn out fairly easy for us. I suspect, in terms of finding things, especially if we pay the slightest amount of attention to the map. Yeah, if we can platform. Goddard, you have to keep mocking me with your ability to fly. Seriously. If we could just go all Jimmy Neutron on this and play as Goddard, everything would be so much easier. Goddard was objectively better in that game too, by most measures. I see you. Go away. Hey! There we go. Okay. I'm lacking in confidence that I can really make that jump, and it doesn't seem to matter much anyways. Enemies? I thought there was someone else around here. Okay, never mind. Why did I think there was someone else here? But I am a little confused about this here. What are we doing here? Please come back. What are you doing? No, well, the idea is that I want to jump on you first. Well, there we go. Cool. I did not take fall damage, that's what I was wondering. I'm curious what the height limit is for fall damage in this game. It's apparently pretty high. Well, I do keep talking about playing as Goddard, but you do get to control him briefly. He just explodes afterwards. And for some reason costs a lot of battery for him to move. Can I stay on the railing here or something? No? Ah. If you're wondering, aside from just me being amused by it for some reason, why it is I tend to do this little curling in midair type of thing when I'm trying to make a difficult jump, it's because... Oh man, you actually can get up there though. How? Reminds me vaguely of Mirror's Edge, where that was an actual thing you could do, and bringing your legs up in the air actually would let you get across obstacles. It was a very small effect, but it was useful in a game like that where you're trying to platform quickly. It came at the expense, though, of, for some reason, disabling your ability to grab onto ledges. So you had to be really confident you were going to make the jump if you did that. See, it's so close to where I guess it's possible, it's just really, really hard. I mean, since I see the thing, I feel like I should try to pick it up, but... I'm trying to be strategic by jumping from the highest point to the lowest point on the opposite bridge piece. You don't have much jump in this game. Okay, wait a minute. How are you gonna jump from there to the next? There's not a rope I can swing on or something, is there? I see a rope between the last two pieces. What is it that these diggies are expelling out of them, or whatever else you want to call these statues? I feel like if I can make this one jump, the rest would be okay. I don't know how to make that jump. Because up here there's something to swing on. But since those candies just give me stuff that I probably won't look at anyways, I guess it doesn't matter. Is that... It looks kind of ridiculous, killing him instantly that way, but okay. Oh, whoops. A little overpowered, if anything. Speaking of overpowered, that didn't just one-shot me, did it? One way to find out? No. Okay. I have a hard time keeping track of my health in this game, in part because nothing shows you what your health is. Thought you had to check it? What was that, Jimmy? Auto aim. Okay, well... The map is telling me interesting things about the world around me right now. The map tells me I can go here. Okay, I have to go down there first. It's not actually a route that goes around, I guess. It's just a place I can kind of turn back into once I go down. And we have something interesting up here. Just kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Look, boy, I sure could use that orb.
That's not an orb, that's a... whatever.
It's a trap.
Thank you, Goddard. I was about to say, though, this looks like a very suspiciously open area. I guess there was a plant there. Just harming the wildlife, not anything too serious.
This might come in handy.
There's nothing orbular about that. There's a jewel in it that could be approximated as an orb, I guess. Whatever. Jump! Beautiful. Platforming is hard. Go away. Well, that didn't work very well. Okay. But... So I guess the one thing that I didn't quite understand about the, nav chips is whether, as to what degree they were required. My impression that I have now is that completing a level or a set of levels doesn't actually grant you a passage to the next set of levels. It's that you have to get enough nav chips to go to the next level. But what's really weird to me is that completing a set of levels and unlocking the next set of levels are two completely separate things. And that you don't need to do one to do the other. Which is some odd design, I think. Honestly, it doesn't seem much better to use your alt fire to attack these enemies in one hit. The plants, at the very least, they take a lot of hits, so dispatching them in one go seems useful. Hi, are you here for a reason, or... But this thing, it's like it is always super accurate in the first place, and if you can't fire again for a while after using your... Hello. It's floating around. After using your alt fire, that actually puts you in a pretty bad spot. But having an area of effect is kind of nice, I guess. It's not good enough for it to actually hit more than... I was about to say it's not good enough to hit more than one person, but I guess you can't hit the person piloting the bow. That was mean. Yeah, that's kind of weird. You see two of an enemy and you can only hurt one. I guess the idea is though that you... Oh. I guess the idea is that you are able to then make use of that same platform afterwards. Let me make sure there's something useful I'm missing here. Great. Just out of range. Come on. Catching up, I think. There you go. There we go. Now then. I think we've gotten most of all of the nuisances out of the way now, if not all of them, actually. What Goddard? Well, I will say, getting that one thing that we're missing seems like a bit of a pain. Because it's not classic Frogger in that there's a variability in the distance. Checkpoint right here, nice. There's a variability in the distance.
Goddard River Raft upgrade installing.
Between the platforms.
Update
I wish it played
complete.
different music each
Right.
time.
Now I just have to find a river to use it on.
Oh, I wonder what that could be. And cool, but don't we get this too?
Maybe I can use this for something.
I tried. Could they not give him a separate animation for drowning? Oh, that's useful here. Okay. Was there? Yeah, there is stuff all the way on the other end. Alright. Off we go. I think one of those things is a nav chip too, so I do need to go over there. I don't know if you need all the nav chips to progress in the game or anything. I guess we'll see. Did that plank just appear? I don't know. Might have been weird culling or something. Goddard, this is a time I really wish I could just play as you. Why can't you get these things for me? Like all these things floating in the air and whatnot. I feel like Goddard just likes to watch me struggle.
Play dead, boy!
Oh, see, look at that. He can still fly. Now that is just mean. He can even fly over the water.
Installing nav chips. Navigational information uploaded. A new destination is now available.
But it shouldn't be. Like, I'm in the first level of the second world. This makes no sense narratively, but whatever. Yeah, the Goddard just teases me. It would be one thing if this game just, like, ignored his ability to fly, so he just never flew anywhere. Or only let him do it in specific circumstances, but he's always flying right next to you. Huh. I know Goddard. Well, he's being nice and not flying this time. Huh, is there really no need to actually platform across your Frogger bars? Can I actually just wait to go around the whole thing? It's interesting if so. Ah! Goodbye. I was wrong. This might turn into an issue. Don't know why you're not hurting me, but whatever. Plus, the water looks kind of nice. Mind the gap, jeez. Alright. Now, if we can manage to not die more.
Hello, big-headed one. I am the gatekeeper.
Cool, I'll just shoot
To
you.
get to the gate, you must beat me in a race through the swamp.
No, I don't.
Hey, boy! This looks like a great place to try your latest feature. Goddard, river raft.
We couldn't have used it to cross the river. I died like 4 times in.
To steer,
Jimmy, you
use
have
the
problems
control stick.
with racing
To
and
accelerate,
competing with people.
Press and hold the jump button. To brake and reverse, press and hold the secondary fire button. Make sure you go through all of the checkpoints.
So this will be next time.